Hi everyone, welcome to Must Read Monday. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with the Twin Lakes Libraries and I use they, them pronouns. For today's episode, we are going to be talking about some great books to read for this year's summer reading theme, which is Color Our World. And this theme can be interpreted a lot of different ways, but the Collaborative Library Summer Program, who kind of picks the theme and designs artwork and all this great stuff for the summer, they have a wonderful book list of recommended young adult titles to fit in with Color Our World. So that's what I'm going to share with you, and a lot of them have to do with the arts, whether that's performing arts like theater or music, or if it's like different types of visual arts like painting. We've got a lot of great things, a lot of great books to share with you. And I'll also share my shirt, which is my summer reading shirt for this year. So Libraries Are Life, and I love it. I will be wearing it a lot this summer. So two books I do want to share with you before we get into the reading list are our book club selections for this summer. So our first book club is going to be June 20th, which is a Friday at 3:30 at the Hancock branch, and we're going to be reading Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. This is one of my favorite books, and it follows two best friends, one who has created a famous podcast and one who is an artist and has created art for the podcast. And I'm not going to tell you any more about it, but it is a great story about kind of the struggles of being creative, and then some like kind of family drama, and then, it's a really good friendship story. So I'm excited for you guys to read it. The other book is going to be in July, so July 18th, and this is A Show for Two by Tashie Bhuiyan. And I was trying to get this to where you could see the cover, and it is so bright in here. And this one I have not read yet, but I think it revolves around like art school and photography, and it's a romance. So I'm excited for it. All of these books we're going to have copies at the Hancock branch you can check out. So I've got like 8 copies on the way of Radio Silence. We should have some next week. And then towards the end of June, I'll start getting some of our July books. So we're going to jump into our other books. Just going quickly on them and kind of touching on how they fall under the theme. So we have first up, When It All Syncs Up. This one is dealing with the main character who is a ballerina and transferring art schools. And so got like an art school setting with dance. Then this one is the sequel, Under All the Lights, and this is dealing with a character who's introduced in the first book and his journey as his song starts gaining popularity and he's going on tour, and all the pressures from that. So I think that's great. I'm so excited because it's like the performing arts, two very different type of art, and it's great. Then we have XOXO. This one is also got an art school as the setting, but in Seoul, South Korea. And one of the characters is a K-pop star, and one is a cellist. Then we have A Little Bit Country. This one has got kind of a Dollywood-inspired setting, with country music as the focus here. Bunt. This is a really wonderful graphic novel. I love it. And it's striking out on financial aid. So the main character is enrolled at a prestigious art college and finds out there are issues with her financial aid. So she, of course, starts a softball team to try and earn a scholarship. And I love this so much. skater boy. We've got characters who, like the main character who is into photography. We've got another character who is a ballet dancer, and so you've got kind of the bad boy and the ballet dancer. I'm all for it. When the vibe is right, we've got bands performing, we've got costume design in Carnival, and it's set in Trinidad. Then every time you hear that song, this is kind of set in present day and in the past, as two main characters are discovering about the secrets about this famous country singer's life. So again, country music and performing. Another great book about that. True Beauty, which I have not read yet, but many of the teens love this one at the library. In this one, I would say makeup artistry, at least from this first volume, what I've gleaned from reading the summary. Girl totally remakes herself with makeup. And I don't know if there's other art in this, like if there's more performing arts. I don't know. Maybe she will fall in love with a K-pop boy or an actor. I'm not sure. I didn't get that far. And then we've got Wings in the Wild. The main character's family creates sculpture art, and then she has to leave Cuba and go to Costa Rica, and ends up meeting a boy who loves music and loves performing. The breakup list, high school theater. So what happens when a stage manager falls for an actor? I said stage manager. I don't know if he's the stage manager, but he's definitely part of the stage crew. No, it does say that. It does say stage manager. Just ignore me. It looks very cute. I'm excited. Then we've got A British Girl's Guide to Hurricanes and Heartbreak. Looks really, really great. And this one is, she's like leaving Miami. She's going to England. And it says her summer abroad lands her in the flashbulb world of teen influencer Baz Marin, who shares her love for photography. Sorry, I cannot remember every summary, but we've got photography and influencers. I also probably could have figured that out from the cover art, but you know. And then the Art Thieves. This one is kind of got a character from the future coming into the past to warn the main character about the oncoming apocalypse. And the main character works at an art museum. And so I don't know where the art thieving, I don't know why art is being taken or what's going on, but I really want to read this one to find out. So here we go. And then Cupid's Revenge. This is like a love triangle. And the main character and her best friend are both into, like, both have a crush on the same girl who's an actress. And so the main character is helping her best friend, like, audition for a role. And the main character is not artistic or creative at all. So there's a lot going on there. It sounds very messy and chaotic, and I'm here for it. So yeah, those are our books, and I will probably have more to talk to you about as far as like different books fitting in the theme later, but that's a good place to get started, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye!